Warriors, stand up. Hello world. How y'all doing out there? Hope everybody good. It's been a couple of days. We got the terrible news, saddened news of the great Dr. Sebi, the legendary Dr. Sebi. That man was about some healthy awareness. He was all about it. You know what I mean? It's to live, natural healing and health awareness. Dr. Sebi died August 2016. Sad news, a sad day for us. His message to the world was uplifting. Love. Love is all there is. And it starts with self-love. And if you love yourself, you treat yourself like you matter. You know what I mean? You preserve your body. You would do things to enhance better health. And Dr. Sebi was all about it. He was a great man. I had the pleasure of meeting him, spending time with him at the Usha village in Honduras. When I made that decision to go over there, that was one of the best decisions I made in life, because Dr. Sebi put me on some knowledge as far as with health and nourishing the body. It to live. We're so far gone and so far off that we don't even know what's food, or what we call food out here is poisoning us, it's killing us. What they call food out here is what's getting us sick. You know what I mean? A lot of us out here is suffering from all kinds of diseases. But the great Dr. Sebi told you there's only one disease, mucus. And it's the foods we eat about, you know what I'm saying, how we take care of our bodies and ourselves is what bring about the diseases. You know what I'm saying? If the body is malnourished, if the immune system is weak, then you're prone to any disease. Heart failure, kidney failure, high blood pressure, diabetes, lung cancer, you know what I mean? AIDS, cancer. So, but we live in an era that the Western world is not about curing diseases. You understand? We live in a realm that the medical industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry. And Dr. Sebi was a threat to that industry. If everybody take on, or if we took on the knowledge of eat to live, make your food your medicine, then we would damage the pharmaceutical industry. And the elite, the ones doing the oppressed, they can't have that. You know what I mean? So Dr. Sebi's message to the world was real. We don't even know what's soul food. We eating all kinds of junk out here. Pig feet, all kinds of shoulders, snout, chitlins, calling that soul food. That's not soul food. That food don't enhance your soul. Real soul food is food that enhance your soul. The sun, our melanin, our carbon, fruits, vegetables. This is the real soul food. We gotta eat to nourish our bodies. And for those who don't know about the great Dr. Sebi, research his what he stood for. He's all about health. Health is wealth. It's to live. You understand? And like I said, the pharmaceutical companies, the elite, they happy about Dr. Sebi not being around, because his message was bringing about change. His message was putting us onto some knowledge and wisdom on how to eat and not be dependent on the medical industry. The Western world that we live in, we're dependent on the medical industry. We always in and out of the hospital, or we on all these prescribed drugs, taking numerous drugs, tons of pills. And at the end of the day, it's a big business. They're making billions of dollars on this business. But when a Dr. Sebi tell you that the herbs is for the healing of the nation, and invest in the herbs and take herbs and eat organic fruits and organic fruits and vegetables to nourish your body and to detoxify and nourish. They don't want that, because the body is going to heal itself. The body is replenishes new cells every so often, and based upon the foods that you eat. So the pharmaceutical companies, the big business, they don't want us to know of this knowledge or practice this way of living, alkaline in your body. When your body is alkaline, there's no cause for disease. Disease can survive in an alkaline body. And because of Dr. Sebi, I'm on this journey of alkaline in my body. And also, I talk this message, I preach this message, because we should know of this, but we don't know of this. For 30-something years, I grew up eating rice and beans, and I used to eat rice every day and loved it with the ketchup. I had to have the ketchup. Rice with everything. If I had rice, we had a problem. Rice and beans and ground provisions and broccoli and carrot and beets. Telling me I need to eat a lot of beets to nourish my body, to help replenish red blood cells. None of these foods nourish the body. Rice and beans, that's not the natural foods of the African and black man. You got to eat of the African biomineral diet, food that nourish the body, organic foods, organic fruits, fruits that has seeds. All this knowledge I came upon was because of the great Dr. Sebi. This message is not readily available. It is readily available. It's online. It's on the internet. But the world that we live in, on fast foods and microwavable dinners, that's the world we're living in. But, ladies and gentlemen, life is precious. You want longevity in the game. And the food you eat play a major part. The food you eat play a major part. You know what I mean? Dr. Sebi was a great man. And I'm not really a fan of Wendy Williams, but he was on the Wendy Williams show. You understand? The Late Show, he was on the Rock Newman show. I respect that man for bringing Dr. Sebi on. You understand what I mean? He wasn't on the Oprah Winfrey. That was one of my questions when I personally met Dr. Sebi. I asked him why haven't he been on the Oprah Winfrey? But when you understand what's going on in this society that we live in, this Western world that we live in, it makes sense why he wouldn't be on the Oprah Winfrey. Because, again, Dr. Sebi is a threat to a multi-billion-dollar industry, the pharmaceutical industry. They can't have that man going out here preaching herbs and getting into organic eating and alkaline in your body. But, you know, it's sad and it's a shame, because I always ask, like, we black people, why didn't our black leaders reach out to you and uplift and take this message to a whole nother level? And Dr. Sebi said this personally. He said there isn't a black leader that's interested in the health or the well-being of our people. And it's sad. But his message will live on to me, to many other people, because he changed our lives. He changed my life for the better good. The lives of my inner circle is changing for the better good. The lives of certain family members is changing, all because of the way we eat and how we go about nourishing our bodies right now. Staying away from the tofu, you know what I mean? Staying away from the soy products. Staying away from the dairy products. Staying away from the meats. Staying away from the milk, the cheese. Staying away from all that, man. These are not foods of the man, of our DNA, of our natural bodies. We gotta eat foods that's gonna nourish our body. And I pay my respects to Dr. Sebi. Man, I'm gonna tell you this. I got the news. I was in Connecticut on Saturday. I got the news. Dr. Sebi passed away. I'm going through my Facebook. I'm reading it. I'm like, what? Dr. Sebi, please don't tell me this. Dr. Sebi and I spoke of he's living towards his hundreds. He was 82, 83, still had young kids, 2, 3 years old. And he said he was gonna have some more kids. He spoke about his project, the Bolingua project. He was out to expand it, to take it to Africa, to take it to the Caribbean. I'm from St. Lucia. We're gonna make St. Lucia a hub to cater to the Caribbean, using the sulfur, the alkaline sulfur water that we have in Soufrière. Because St. Lucia has an active volcano, the only driving volcano in the Caribbean. So that man was on to great things, man. But again, out here in the society, in the world that we live in, they don't allow great men to flourish and to expand and to build their empires. They break that down, devastate that togetherness. Sebi was about it. That's the only man I know lived in a glass house, open house. His house was open to everybody. No matter where they came from, England, America, Caribbean, they were welcome in Sebi's house, man. And I like that, and I'm going to carry that on. And he was an open book. He kept it true. He told us the truth. Stay away from those foods. Stay away from them GMOs. Stay away from the meats. Stay away from the dairy products. Stay away from the milk. Stay away from the starch. Stay away from the tofu and soy. Soy isn't just about everything. Stay away from the soy products. To my kings and queens out here, my prince and princesses, nourish your body, man. You are precious. You are a dime in the rough. You are precious. You are loved by your people. You want longevity. You don't want a life of sickness, in and out of hospitals, struggling and not being aware. Take awareness, take control. It to live. Health is wealth. We gotta carry on this message. This message gotta live on. This holistic, healthy eating through nature. Herbs is powerful. It tells us in the Bible, herbs is for the healing of the nation. You know what I mean? It says, there's an African saying that says, when an old man dies, a library burns to the ground. Dr. Sebi was a walking library when it comes to these herbs, ladies and gentlemen. He knew of these herbs, the burdock, the yellow dock, the sarsaparilla. That man was wise. He had the knowledge. He was a walking library when it comes to this holistic living and herbs. Herbs is for the healing of the nation. Be careful of what you eat out here. Pay attention. Get on this way of life. It's a journey, it's a challenge, but it's for better living. This Dr. Sebi didn't just talk to sickle cell warriors or those who suffer from sickle cell. He helped those that suffer from AIDS, cancer, sickle cell, diabetes, high blood pressure, all those diseases. Again, there is only one disease, mucus. Once the immune system is broken, your body is broken. You're open to anything. But self-love. His message will pass on. He gave the wisdom and knowledge to a lot of us. His YouTubes is out here. Go back and pay attention to them. Listen to some of what he got to say. In my time of doubt, in my time of seeking answers, his words spoke directly to me. And I caught a flight. Went out to Honduras. Spent some time at the Usha village. One of the best decisions I made in my life. And looking back on that, it was last year. It was recent. So much has happened within that year. I feel like it's been a long time, but it was last year, June, July. I flew out there in April, May, spent a couple months out there. Dr. Sebi was one of the realest persons I've ever met in my life. That man opened his house and his knowledge to the world. His message was to the world. He cared about us. He loved us. He reached out to us, but he didn't get the support needed. He didn't get the attention. This man died and he didn't make world news. But it's okay, you know what I mean? Because it's not going to make world news. Because again, Dr. Sebi was a threat. What he preached and what he was about is a threat to a multi-billion-dollar industry. So they're not going to have that. But to my brothers and sisters out here, his message, his knowledge has been passed on to numerous people. It's available. It's readily available to me, you, and us. Let's use it. And let's hand this message down. Let's live it. And we're going to be good. You don't got to eat less. You just got to eat right. Eat to live. Nourish the body. We're going to be good, man. We're going to be good. We're going to be all right because the message will be passed on. So until then, warriors, stand up, preach.